Hello, this is Stark Rob, and I'm going to try to become a ghoul today. Not sure what quest starts it off, but I'm going to take a look at a couple quests I have and see if one of them does it. So, kind of narrowed it down to likely invitation or a leap of faith. I think I'll try a leap of faith first.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a shame. I can't get it back.
Everything else trying to drown out what I'm listening to.
I can't wait until dinner. Oh, the work I do is
People talk so much it's drowning out the guy I'm trying to listen to. Okay, so
So telling what they appears to be. Proof. Proof. Yeah. Need a fresh face.
You mean I ain't gonna make it?
A week, maybe two. I'm so sorry, Mr. Price.
How are you? Didn't know I'd be having visitors, but gosh darn it, I'll take any friendly stranger I can get about now.
I'm doing well. Happy to brighten the day of a fellow stranger if I can.
Well, thank you kindly. You've been a drop of sunshine on a dreary day. Heh, ain't no way I could have predicted I'd have come in here for a gunshot wound. Come out with a terminal diagnosis of something else entirely. Though, speaking of the gunshot wound, it'd weigh on my conscience not to warn you. There's a gang of masked bandits out there. Ruthless they are, with scarred skin and red eyes like rabid wolves. They ain't human, I tell you.
So this is a place that's bringing all these damn people to Appalachia.
Sounds scary. What are you talking about?
Well, I was out camping with some of my crew. I had trouble sleeping. So I opened my eyes, and I saw these shadows creeping over us. Well, I done hollered like a madman. Right away, they started executing everybody. I got shot, and I thought I was dead right there. Well, they must have thought so, too, because they left me there. I don't know where those bandits came from, but they ain't like no one else I've seen in Appalachia. You best watch yourself out there, or tuck in here for the night. Everyone from here to Wavy Willards might as well be a refugee from what's out there right now.
I'm afraid we don't have beds to spare for those who are just scared. We have to prioritize the sick and injured, like Lehman here.
Oh, I'm right as rain. For the next week, anyway. Well, gosh darn it. Would you just excuse me for that? Mama didn't teach me to have radiation sickness in front of a guest.
Radiation sickness? I thought you were injured in the attack.
Well, I was, but it turns out they didn't put a hole in me quite as big as I thought. Just a graze, in fact, but don't let my luck fool you. One peep out of me, and they'd have put another bullet right through my noggin. That's what they did to the others.
Why even bother helping?
Are you okay?
Well, Doc here says I got radioactive blood on account of all my exposure to a radiated ore at Emmett Mountain.
Technically, it was all the radioactive waste that made both you and the ore irradiated. But that's perhaps besides the point. Lehman is suffering from severe radiation sickness. It's impressive how resilient he's been. At this stage, we typically see fever, diarrhea, dehydration, convulsions. A positive attitude does wonders for the body's health, but usually not miracles. There's already significant internal damage. His symptoms will worsen, and it's too late for Radaway.
Say, isn't there anything else we can try? Some sort of miracle cure, or heathen rituals performed on a stormy night? Truth is, I've still got a dream to chase. Never thought much of it, but now I've got the Reaper's shadow looming over me. It sure feels a lot more urgent than it ever did before. I don't want to die just yet.
I shouldn't even be saying this, but I've heard some rumors. A radiation specialist up in the hills, north of the Savage Divide. I don't know what that means or if they even exist, so just take it with a grain of salt.
I think I'm starting to feel those symptoms you was talking about. A little phlegm ain't gonna keep me cooped up here. But I sure am sweating about those bandits. What if they got my scent?
How about I meet you up north? I can protect you from the bandits that show up.
Oh, you can? Well, that's a mighty fine offer, my friend. Doggy, we're gonna take the wasteland by storm. Let's go find this fancy nuclear specializer and see if they can fix me up with some new insides. I'll just wash that down with some water and get on my way real soon. I can make most of the journey myself. Just worried about spending too long in one place, really.
Why even bother helping people that can't help themselves?
Wow, they've really gotten set up here. Protectrons are kind of cute when they're just wearing a bow tie and not shooting lasers at you.
Eat a fresh face. So this is a place that's bringing all these damn people to Appalachia.
Lucky for me, there's a camp up here I can go visit. That way I don't have to spend all that time walking. very radioactive here. I gotta get back before I die. Don't really want to die anyway. Almost did die. Don't know if it's the lake or the hot tub, but something was very diddly. Okay. Gotta go past the camp. Down here. So I'll make a wide berth of that. Yep. Definitely something back there. Okay. There we go. Got my tin can on now. Still radioactive. Okay. Let's take this off then. Okay, let's try this. That seems to work better. Thought my suit would work, but it wasn't good enough.
Running out of supplies again.
Protect and serve.
We'll have to ration. One day at a time. Yeah, right. Is that all we deserve?
I don't remember what it's like anymore. Being human. Can't wait for the smooth skins to come blazing in here and melt their faces off.
Only Guzman. Okay.
It's like I'm living life on a knife's edge.
Yep, I'm in the wrong area. I thought it. Okay, can't go down the road a little ways yet. So I gotta go look around down here in a circle, I guess. gave me a shortcut I shouldn't have been seeing yet up there on the top of the hill. Killed all the cattle. Guess he didn't like me taking his egg, or her egg. Probably a female protecting the egg. She'll lift the egg in the nest, maybe. Found the opening. Let's see what's in here. This is one of my very old bases. Had trouble with the guns disappearing, so I moved it.
One more step in your mincemeat.
He's one of them. The bandits!
I need you both to explain what you saw and how you found us here, before I decide it's not worth hearing the answer.
I was just looking for help. Honest.
Help? What could I possibly do for you that your smooth-skinned buddies couldn't hand you on a silver platter?
I've got the radiation sickness. I heard there's a specialist.
God damn it. I told them spreading that rumor would be the end of us.
So did you know about the specialist?
That's enough out of you. You both looking to purge your rats? Or just him?
How about we all calm down first? No need to point guns at each other.
Don't think for 1 second that you understand why I need to point this gun. Oh, I'll tell it to you straight. I'm the specialist you heard about. But I can't rid your friend of radiation sickness. Only thing I can rid him of is his life.
Asher! Oh, hush. These are prime candidates for the gift of an enduring affliction-free existence. We must welcome them. Disposing of them would be terribly wasteful.
Now, just hold on a second here. Who are you people? And what the darn heck is going on?
Let's start with your question about our identities. Radiation specialist is a bit of a euphemism. It was intended to help other ghouls find us. And other, potential ghouls.
The issue is, you recognize us already, which means we left a loose end. No one lives to identify the revenants.
Asher! Not this time you don't. I have been dutifully searching for those who could benefit from my procedure. Is this man not in need? I'm certain he can put the past behind in return for treatment. Isn't that right? Your name is?
Lehman Price?
Lehman! And I am Parthenia. And now that we're all friends, we can forget Asher's criminal acts and think about the future. You just have to agree to minimally invasive treatment and voila! Cured of all ills and no more worrying about pesky skincare routines. So, do we have a deal?
Sounds great. You game, Lehman?
I think I'm in over my head here. I wasn't too close with those folks that died, but they didn't deserve what you done to them. Well, what you tried to do to me. And for what? Ammo and scrap metal? But now you're gonna turn around and say you can save me.
Oh, more than save you. I can turn you into a ghoul, like me. And Asher, if he would stop being so bashful and recognize his boon for what it is. I don't go outside, so I don't know exactly what happened between you and Asher, but it sounds like things did not go according to plan.
Witnesses aren't permitted. Which means we need to do something about you two. Figure out what that is. Or I will.
Oh, of course, of course. The solution here is that you join us. A safe paradise for ghouls hidden from the dangers of the outside world. It's not like you have much choice. So, what do you say? Will the irradiated one go all in on a new lifespan? Or is being human so important as to die for? No need for a final answer just now, by the way. There are some preparations to make before we can finalize anything.
It's your life, Lehman. What do you think?
By any measure, becoming a ghoul is a net benefit.
Says the lifelong shut-in with no interest in the outside world.
Asher, you have yet to provide me a convincing answer as to what we need out there that we can't have in here.
Courtesy, human rights, the ability to take part in civilization.
Not much of a civilization compared to what it used to be. The harvest is always richer in another man's field. Or so wrote the Roman poets. Anyway, we are wasting your ailing friend's precious time.
Now, hold on a second. I'm not so sure about this. Look, I am not one to judge too much by appearances. So what if your skin's a bit, loosely attached? But am I to understand it right that you all live in hiding and go out to steal people's things in the night? And if they see you, then it's over for them?
We tried it the nice way. People died, ghouls, on account of nothing but our loosely attached skin. So don't you for 1 second think of us as some kind of monsters for trying to survive. It was people thinking of us as monsters that drove us to this messed up reality.
There are plenty of ghouls who live alongside humans. So why do you choose a life in the hiding?
Each one of those is a ticking time bomb. Maybe their friends treat them right. They act as protection. But as soon as a ghoul steps outside on their own, it's free range. A home for ghouls is freedom for us. We don't have to ask a human escort to make a trip down the road. We don't have to watch our backs, wondering if that funny look the newcomer gave us will become a gun to the head. Living out there, the fight never ends. Neither do the tragedies. We got sick of it. Now, for once, we have a place to call our own. I shouldn't have to explain what I'll do to protect that.
Though nothing justifies the murder of innocents.
I have to say I agree with you. We're only paying back the injustice that was already dealt.
This philosophy discussion is fun and all, but allow me to make a proposal. It's clear you need some time to persuade yourselves of the overwhelming benefits of this procedure. While you do, why don't you retrieve the materials I need for it? If you come back and decide for certain you want to perish in your deeply flawed prison of flesh, then there's no harm done. But if you do become sufficiently alarmed by the throes of mortal death to reconsider, then we'll be fully prepared.
Okay, yeah. I like that option. I mean, if it's between a painful death and a makeover.
Don't take this lightly, simpleton. Living life as a ghoul, you'll regret you were ever born at all.
Oh, so dramatic. What I need is a radiated ore. It's the only material with the right nuclear structure for massive simultaneous extraction. I have the base formula here already, but this version is incomplete. I need the ore to trigger the final reaction.
Or? Well, you mean like we have at Emmett Mountain? That should be easy. Maybe I could give you my key and rest here for a bit while you go get it. Turns out I'm feeling worse by the minute. Though I'd feel awful sending you to get all irradiated, considering what it did to me.
No way I'm letting you out of my sight.
Asher, why don't you go with them? Radiation's already done its magic on you. You can mine the ore and do guard duty at the same time. 2 birds. I'll watch Lehman, of course. We're going to become the best of friends.
Fine. I'm locking you in on the way out.
Then it's settled. Oh, this is so exciting! Finally, I can perform ghoulification on someone other than myself.
Let's head to Emmett Mountain and get the irradiated ore.
Oh, wonderful! You won't regret it.
There's another shaft off the main operation. best go there and stay under the radar. This key here will get you into the tunnels.
I'll be watching you, so don't take any suspicious detours.
This way, my dear test subject.
No suspicious detours.
Excitement happens.
Miss Parthenia, is it? We're still holding off on the operation till later, aren't we?
Of course. Don't.
Okay. So, looks like I have to go that way, but better make sure. Maybe I overshot it without seeing it. Okay. Not really seeing where Emmett Mountain is. So maybe I didn't discover it yet. Let's travel to here first. Ah, there it is. Emmett Mountain Disposal. Okay. My path was a little bit off.
If I have to pick up one more box of raw asbestos, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Hey, a penny. Copper's always handy.
Just look at all this destruction. How could that war possibly have been worth it?
What was that?
cleaning up this mess as well.
Okay. Go down this little hole in the ground, it looks like.
That's over with. Let's make this quick. Someone could walk in any minute. You're taking your time for someone who's not supposed to be here. There's a tunnel around the corner. Locked up tight. Must be a trove of radiated ore down there. You got the key?
Lehman gave me the key. Let me open that gate up for you. Around the corner. Must be here. Or maybe that was the wrong gate. Let's look over here. Oh, there's another gate here.
I've been tracking for 40 years. You won't make it far.
Hey, I haven't seen you around here. Are you new on the team?
Yeah, I just started today.
Welcome aboard. I'm Madeline. But you should probably get back to the main operation. Nobody's supposed to be back here without supervision. I just came to grab some tools. Hey, is that...
Ghoul!
Just my goddamn luck.
You're not one of them, right? The bandits?
Sorry, lady, but you don't know what you're talking about.
No, you are. The same ones that attacked Lehman and the others. I was out in the trees when it happened. For a few minutes. When I came back, I saw everything. All of you ghouls. Underneath those masks. Just a step away from Feral. Why even hide it?
Guess we've gotten even sloppier than I thought. Look, I'm sorry, Scatter, but you weren't ever supposed to be a part of this.
Wait, don't shoot.
Unfortunately, I've got no choice, newcomer. It's our code, and the only reason we've survived so long. No witnesses.
Wait, no,
didn't think you were ghouls, but something else entirely. Everyone's on different sides about it. They think we're exaggerating about a raider attack. You have to believe me. Please.
God damn it! You think I want to kill you? But one misjudged act of mercy could mean the death of everyone I care about. Oh. The killing of your crew. That wasn't supposed to happen. Most times, we take the resources we need and get out with none the wiser. But we can't afford to be seen. Because sooner or later, someone gets the idea to hunt us down. I can't let that happen again. I guess that's part of the problem, isn't it? Can't afford to let myself go soft. That wraps this up. Let's go before things get any messier. Big talks. I disagree. They'll hate and fear us no matter what we do. Like I said, we already tried the nice way. I'll stick to my own route, safer that way, but don't think I won't keep my eyes on you.
Children, listen well. 3 pyres have been placed throughout the Wise One's home. Their light is a vital catalyst to our ritual. The dim ones have attempted to contain our light. Destroy their vines encircling each pyre before we proceed. Each pyre is attended by a wise one's observer. Only when the vines have been destroyed will the observers instruct you on your next task. Hurry now, children. His patience does not run as deep as his wisdom.
Right. They must be destroyed. I will tell them. See? I told them.
The ritual sites have been prepared. The summoning shall commence once each of the pyres has been lit. Go! Ignite the flames as I release the dust of our wise one into the air! Ah, yes. The flames of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children! Breathe!
See the world now through his eyes, children. Let the dust and flames and fumes fill you. Let it soak into your throats. Let it show you the truth. But prepare yourselves, for the heretic Jinn ones will be enraged by this vision. The reality of our wise one will send them into a frenzy. You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guests may refuse our invitation. The dim ones approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter. The bridge's pyre is the heretic's next target, children. You must keep it safe. The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you. All you see before you must die. No matter its shape, man or beast, these twisted shadows all serve the will of the false ones. Waterside Fire, children. You must protect it. These unwavering fools attack from all sides. Leave no fire unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing. Do you feel it? The Wise One draws near. Here waits our signal. Quickly, children, return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us, to show him our love and our gratitude. Dance, sing, shout, expel bile from your gut. Show it.
Why, Mothman? You have accepted our invitation. Meager insects before your intellect. Come, children. Allow the Wise One to gaze upon you. Bask. Bask in his infinite wisdom.
Let me see. Yeah, looks like anything I learned may have been a repeat. So, better luck next time I get something new. Upper weight. Okay. Into the cave we go.
Just one teensy weensy chemical reaction and... With that, my dear Mr. Price, your new life awaits, stored safely away in this little canister.
You sure I'll be okay if I take this stuff? That I can start a new life? A good one?
Well, I did it. Who's to say that you can't?
I do. Not that any of you will listen to me.
I don't want to die just yet. But if this path involves a version of me I can't be proud of, well, maybe then it's better to let things go. Leave this world the way I am. Before things get all muddled and broken.
I think you should become a ghoul and keep chasing your dream. There are ways to make it work.
You reckon?
Oh, certainly. Multitudes of ways. But if you're dead, you've got zilch.
You're darn right about that, aren't you, Miss Parthenia? All right. I still got lots to live for. And it ain't no good giving up. But I get squeamish with needles. My last crew sure would rip me a new one about that. Too chicken for psycho. Manic for a man-to-man figurine scavenger hunt. They'd inject every cam they had and then tear apart Huber's comics like animals. After all that, they never did find the collector's edition. Anyway, the point is, you'll have to stick me with that stuff before I change my mind.
It's an inhaler, actually.
An inhaler? Isn't that no?
Why don't you wait over there for now? Your condition presents a unique learning opportunity. So, it is incumbent on this doctor in training to run some tests before the transformation. In the meantime, I'd like to have a private conversation with you.
I'm going back to guard duty. Neither of you can say I didn't warn you.
I'll be forthright. We need more ghouls. I need to make more ghouls, I mean. The science is fascinating. Ghoulification cures countless ills, even terminal ones. But it has side effects. Flesh falling off is an obvious one, but there can be joint pain, loss of smell, loss of sight, degradation of the vocal cords, and so on. I mean, this is a completely new medical field we're inventing here, and I'm the only doctor they've got. I need data, I need subjects. With application and study, I could treat these ghouls. Maybe one day bring them back to the quality of life that people like Asher wish for. They'd be happy and more resilient to the wasteland than any human. And you could be one of them.
You have enough materials to turn me into a ghoul? Sign me up.
Finally! Someone who sees reason! You are a very promising individual. Generosity to help a friend, initiative to track down a rumor, bravery to face us, and dependability in getting the job done. It takes a certain acumen to embody such wildly admired attributes. And to embark into the pinnacle of modern science. To give up what you know and embrace the benefits of a new evolution. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't a ghoul. We are built to survive. We can do things no one else can. Who wouldn't want that resilience? Well then, give me your answer. Will you take the leap to become a lean, mean, radiation-eating machine?
I'm ready. Turn me into a ghoul.
Ah, thrilling! The procedure is quite simple. Just pick up that inhaler and give it a puff. You may feel something like a rush of exhilaration. Just over there is a chamber containing a nuclear warhead. It's leaking heavily. You are to walk inside the chamber. The heavy dose of radiation will stimulate the reaction already happening inside your body, and thus expedite it. This will be painless, but will likely cause you to lose consciousness. By the time you awake, the transformation will be complete. Try not to panic when that happens. You will still be you, of course, just improved. At your own pace, then. I will, of course, monitor the entire procedure.
Okay. Let me see about...
Thenia, just look at yourself. Making friends, tracking days. We don't need all that interference.
So, supposed to go over to the inhaler.
Problem I can solve. Well, that's no fun. Give me something meatier.
And go into the radiation chamber. Looks like I may be locked in. If she was a kid and I'd pass out. Actually, that looks pretty good to start with. I think that's the original color minus the gray that I had before. So, Javo and Radiant Hills to get a disguise.
Guess all this radiation's our protection now.
Looking for a new you?
Okay,
Move as
let
one,
me
lead as one. Us against the rest.
go about
It's like
looking at my stuff
on a knife's edge.
before I do that.
And not
Scanning for none. Boys and girls. Scanning. Scanning. None could be located. This world has become a desolate nightmare. Happy holidays.
Can't tell if he's happy to see me or not. He might not like me being a ghoul. Seems to be ignoring me. Okay. Okay, I just unequipped all that stuff. And there it came right back anyway. So. Won't let me pick that card out. Yeah, okay. I might have to look into this stuff. So that's a ghoul card, apparently. Takes up 2 points. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into this to see what to do about this kind of stuff. Basically, in order to do your regular quest, you have to do the disguise thing, which is back where I showed you. And that's how you become a ghoul. I'm gonna have to do a little research to see how to set up my character, because it's not letting me put the cards in I thought I could put in her. So, hope you enjoyed watching. This is Stark Rob saying have a good afternoon.